Mullet was John Kai. Did Joel do the rest of his hair? He just kind of stayed. Anybody else? 2 minutes. 2 minutes to get time. All right. Bring English started out. 2 minutes to your round. Here it is then. 40.
It's the comedian party. Hey, I know you. It's not hiding in us, so that's somebody got that.
Yeah, we're gonna get started with 2 minutes speed round. You know what that is? That's where you get 2 minutes. Set the egg timer. Here it goes. When the egg timer goes, you go, and then you light.
Okay.
There you go.
And we're on.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shay Nelson.
This is the 2-minute fast set, and we're gonna talk about some stuff. I got questions. Like, what's the worst drug to do on an airplane? You know, time out, we're starting over. What's the best drug to do before you fly? What's your guys' favorite flying drug? Chuck?
Benadryl.
Benadryl, so you're going straight for sleep.
And mild hallucinations.
You want to see fairies on the plane. You just got to fly to Atlanta, am I right?
How long is the flight?
That's a long flight. That's probably the longest flight you could take if it exists.
Yeah.
Xanax is a popular one. Our 2 minutes are, yeah, don't judge me. Valium?
With the 12-year single malt.
Meth is a dangerous one because like, when people do meth, they like just want to take apart shit. So yeah, you're just like on the plane, you're like, I gotta take this thing apart. I'll put it back together. They just park it over on Hanson Road. Alright. I took mushrooms one time on a plane, which is a rookie mistake, because when I take mushrooms, I pace, I become a pacer. So I was pacing around the plane, and after a while of pacing around the plane, the flight attendant snapped at me. She said, "Sir, you need to sit down and put on your pants." I said, "You're not my mom." And then she spanked me, because I fly Spirit Airlines. Here's the thing, is if you take mushrooms and freak out on Spirit Airlines, they spank you. Alright.
Did they really shut down Spirit Airlines?
They did shut that down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish we would have bailed them out. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like we should have.
Yeah, we should.
Culture, you know?
Yeah, it's a culture thing. All right, I got 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, everyone.
That was a whirlwind 2 minutes. That's how it's done. You guys ready for more 2 minute speed round? 2 minute speed round! John, you were here first. You want to go next? Ladies and gentlemen, John Kaye.
Guys, I recently started a new job. I'm a tour guide. I drive to Hana. And I get to stop at all these places tourists love to go to. They love to go get banana bread. And I've eaten so much free banana bread that I'm now legally 11% banana bread.
I believe you.
It shows. The camera adds 3% more banana bread. I also ate a stale Cheeto the other day.
It gets better.
It's better. It reminded me of a Brazilian au pair that I was saying. She told me that the strangest thing about America was our apples. Because our apples don't go bad when you leave them out. Welcome in. Hey, do you have a light for me? Are you doing it? My boss, I told you, I started this new job. My boss is Korean. I have to do these pickups across the island. I drive from Kihei to Honolulu to Kaanapali just to pick up tourists every morning. And I told my boss I don't want to do this rainbow run across the island. And he said, "What's a rainbow run?" And I said, "You send us to Honolulu, to Kihei, and Kaanapali in the same day." And he says, "Yes, John, we do KKK here." That was a text message he sent me. But he's Korean and he doesn't get these things. And in fact, one of the first messages that he sent me was, "Are you okay with working for a quote Oriental guy?" It was a text message my boss sent me.
That's funny.
I can't tell yet. I can't tell yet. So I just said, "You're the boss." I was kind of shocked. All right, guys, I got 3 seconds left, so thank you.
When he says he can finish in 3 seconds, Maui time. Alright, let's go. Who's next? Let's go. Shut down Russia once. The Shah is here. He wasn't. Were you here? You weren't there last night.
Yes,
What happened? You were there?
This
That's
John,
right.
I could in front of everybody
I know.
always.
Mitch
So.
showed up late. Jumps in line. There we go. You ready? Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Bashar.
They're just starting beat for no reason. Shoot, I wanted to say something about what Shane ended up with, but let me see what I got. Let's see. I recently found out we have penguins on Maui. Do you guys know that?
Yeah.
I just found that out, and I think it is kind of crazy that we have penguins at the Hyatt Regency just hanging out, right? Like, whose decision was it to order some penguins? And do you need like some kind of special license? Like, can I order a penguin?
Yes.
Can I call somebody and get a penguin?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I can't even get an avocado on a plane, and we have penguins on Maui, so. Hello. Yeah. Did you guys watch the UFC Freedom?
Oh!
Hey, bro. How free did you guys feel? That shit looked awesome, but somehow we know it's not really what's going on. Like, we're not as free as it portrayed us to fucking be. We looked awesome in UFC 250. The funny part is coming, okay? Maybe we are the funny part. We think we're free, but okay. Okay, just to be punctual like the rest of the comics, I got 10 seconds. I'm gonna count it in Arabic. Okay, thank you.
2 minutes on the clock. All right, give it up for Bashar, everybody. It's really nice to see a Muslim do a countdown without exploding at the end. That was nice to see. Boom! That's what we didn't see. Give it up for the two people that came in the back. It didn't feel like it, but that was the most enthusiastic response to stand-up comedy we've ever gotten here, so keep it up. Brian Michaels isn't here tonight. For better or for worse, I guess. I don't know if you guys probably heard, but Brian Michaels OD'd, you know, and I got a couple text messages and phone calls about Brian OD'ing, and they're like, "Oh my God, did you hear Brian OD'd? I'm so surprised." I was like, I would be surprised if Brian didn't OD. It would be crazy, like if somebody called me up, "Oh my God, Vince, did you hear about Brian?" No, what happened? He didn't OD. I'd be like, "Oh my God, is he okay?" He's a little shooken up, but he's gonna get through it. How about what did you guys want to be when you grow up? Anybody remember when you were a kid? What did you want to be when you grew up?
Lawyer.
Lawyer? Really? Okay. Well, you still get to stand up and talk in front of dumb people. So. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, anybody else who wanted to? How about you? What did you want to be when you grew up? Zookeeper. Oh, good answer. You know, you get to see all the animals and everything. Anybody else? Chuck? Mattress salesman?
I want to be Fox Mulder.
Is that because you had a crush on Scully?
Yes.
Oh, is that the end of my time? Fuck, I shouldn't have set that bit up so much. Right. That's my time, everybody. Give it up for Morgan. I did your job for you. I told myself once.
This thing practically runs itself like a big race. You know, I'm becoming more and more like Nick. You know, I just walk outside every time somebody else walks in. All right, let's hope you got ready for our next comedian. We have some new additions to the group tonight, and it's nice to see everybody. This is Chuck Thompson.
Aloha, everybody! Wow, thank you for joining me here at this historic Triangle Amphitheater. It is so great to be performing here in front of a crowd this big. I'm a little nervous. Shout out to the bartender. My wife thinks about you when we have sex. I guess you could say it's our aphrodisiac. Alright, that's my 2 minutes. I'll get up to the other comedians. We're doing doubles, we're doing another round, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. Are you guys ready to have fun? Hell fucking yeah, everybody! So let's stomp our feet, clap our hands, and give a warm Maui welcome to the host of the evening, Mr. Morgan! Yeah!
I didn't know that. I said they're trying out for my spot here. This is pretty cool. Welcome everybody. This is Five Bar on a Tuesday night. Nice to see you guys. We're doing an open mic stand-up comedy show in case you didn't know. So are you ready to laugh? We've got some funny people in the room. We're working our way through the list. We're doing 2-minute speed rounds of comedy, and then we're going to circle back and do a longer set. So you get to see some of these folks twice. You just missed a good 2-minute set, but we're coming in another one real quick here. And I think Eddie is the last. Ready to go? Okay. Eddie, ladies and gentlemen, say hello to my good friend, Eddie E.
What did I want to be when I grow up? What's the name of that guy that has one chopstick in his hand? Conductor. I wanted to say maestro, but that's not the right. I wanted to be a conductor because I thought, how freaking cool is that to stand on a box and just do this? Like you could just fuck around. I thought it was amazing as a kid. That's what I wanted to do. Hey, everybody hear about that B-52 that blew up?
No way.
Yeah.
No, you're gonna get me.
No. Okay, so I commented that it looked like a calculated drone strike. Wow, did the cesspool stink after that? Woohoo! Man, no, it actually was amazing because I said, you know, I love just creating conspiracy theories out of thin air, as Chuck and Vince do all the time, and maybe a little bit. But anyway, so I said, yeah, it's a calculated. It looks like a calculated drone strike because the entire plane is vaporized, and that plane has 8 jet engines. The wingspan is wider than the length of the body. Now, how is there no wreckage? Let the conspiracy fly. I'm just really enamored by Kihei. You know, it really, there'll be a rainstorm in Wailea. So I love that because this drives a powder horn in my house. And I think it's really funny that Wailea smells like a wet dog. All right, I'm Eddie B. You guys are great.
Hey, everybody. We're just getting started with this comedy night. The 6 between 6.
I think we should keep going.
Ready to get going? Okay, we're gonna kick it off for real. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to your first, no, it's not deja vu, your first comedian of the night. This is Shane Nelson.
Trying to trip me on my way up, huh? Hello, my name is Shane Nelson. I live right up the street at Maui Meadows. Thank you. And I go to the same ABC store every day. Does anyone else have an ABC store that they love?
Oh, yeah.
Right? I go to the same one every day. I get Loco Moco every morning. That's how I start my day. And after a while of going to the same ABC store all the time, the lady that worked there, she's like, hey, I see you all the time. What's your name? I said, my name is Shane. And she said, Charlemagne? I was like, I like it a lot. Let's go with it. So now, every time I go to the ABC store, 6 Filipino women in unison say, Aloha, Charlemagne. Everyone stops what they're doing. They look around. They're like, who's Charlemagne? What does a Charlemagne even look like? I'm Charlemagne, dude. Charlemagne is a man of math. The other day I was looking at coconut waters at the ABC store, and I was comparing the price by fluid ounce. You guys ever do that math? Trying to see what the best deal is here. What Kirkland's a great deal everywhere. I'm doing the math, and this man came up and tapped me on the shoulder, and when I turned around, he was surprised. He jumped back. He's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were my wife. And I'm 6'3", 220 pounds. And this is what I look like from behind. Hot. Hot. I was in a hurry that day, but now I had to stick around and see just how ugly this man's wife was. But here's the thing, is she showed up, and it turned out she was actually very handsome. Yeah, that's right, dude. You should write all my punchlines. The other day I got Loco Moco, and I went across the street to Charlie Young, and I'm walking on the beach, and this girl waved at me. Like down the beach, hot chick, red bikini, waves at me just like that. And I look around, there's no one else around, so I wave back at her, and I realized she was not waving at me. She was getting hair off her fingers. I was like, fuck, me too. I found my own little corner to eat my Loco Moco, and this is true. At like 8 in the morning, I find my little corner at the beach by myself, eat a Loco Moco, and a drunk homeless man walked up to me with his shirt off, fucking ripped, dude. Like the homeless dudes on South Key Road, pretty hot. I saw a dude pushing a shopping cart the other day. He was like a model on a runway. But he didn't have any teeth. He had no teeth. Like, that's what's holding back your career. Now, I'm on Charlie Young, and this drunk homeless guy walks up to me, shirt off, fucking 6-pack abs, gets face to face with me, and he says,
Let's go, you big titty bitch.
and that hurt my feelings. That hurt my feelings. And I was like, I should fight him. And I was like, no, dude, you can't fight him because everyone has a phone nowadays. And if I fight this guy, someone's gonna take out their phone and videotape it. And it's gonna end up on YouTube. And the video's gonna be titled, 2 homeless dudes fighting on the beach. Not how I want to make it. Not how I want to make it. Who talked about banana bread? John? All right. We're gonna move on from that.
Okay.
One time I had sex with this chick. That's right, I had sex. Not the punchline. This is a true story though. I had sex with this girl, and afterwards we were holding hands. We were walking on the beach. It was nighttime, and she looked at me and she said, "Shane," she said, "Charlemagne." She worked at the ABC store. She said, "Charlemagne, you're the fattest guy that I've ever had sex with." And that hurt my feelings, dude. My first thought, I was like, I should fight this bitch, right? I was like, no, Charlemagne, that's not who you are. And I was like, also, if I fight this bitch, someone's gonna take out their phone and videotape it, right? It's gonna end up on YouTube, and the video's gonna be titled, 2 big titty bitches fighting on the beach. My name's Shane Nelson, I'm gonna leave on that. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, okay. All right, so we're getting in the groove here. Are we gonna keep the same order? Why not? All right, ladies and gentlemen, another good comedian coming to the mic here. So good to have such a group in the house. This is John Kaye.
Yeah. Thanks, Mario. Guys, keep it going for Shane. That was awesome. Way to go. I was watching the NBA Finals a couple of days ago. You guys basketball fans? Anybody? I was watching the NBA Finals, and I was sort of like doom scrolling at the same time, and my ear perked up when I heard the announcer say, "Oh, he's going up, he takes a back shot, and he misses." What am I watching? I got excited. And then I finished watching basketball. After that, I was hooked. I was hooked on basketball because of that. And I watched the rest of the NBA Finals. Which, what a story is that? Jalen Brunson, Rick Brunson, if you guys look into this, it's incredible. But what I learned about New York fans is that they all have daddy issues. One of the biggest trends that's going around is people are shouting, "Jalen Brunson is my dad." And so I had to look into this. This is terrible. I had to look into this. I found the stats. You're three and a half times more likely to grow up in a single parent household if you're a New York Knicks fan. It's geographic though, not related to the basketball team. Give it up for basketball. Bashar brought up the UFC 250. UFC Freedom just happened. And I feel like this is one of the most incredible moments in American history. We're 250 years in, and now we have cage fighting on the lawn. And a phone call took place where our president called somebody and said, "I want the fighter whose nickname is the Black Beast to fight in a cage on the front lawn of the White House." And it happened. Derek Lewis, the Black Beast, he lost. He lost to a guy who ended up wearing an American flag do-rag, and during his post-fight press conference, he said, "God bless America, Michelle Obama has a penis." I don't know if we're in Black Mirror at the moment or South Park. It's got to be one of the two. It keeps getting weirder. The main event fighter who won against all odds, you see him running out during his walkout. He runs through the Oval Office. He runs down all of the portraits of all of our presidents, and he stands in front of the real Declaration of Independence and looks at it. And he runs out and he wins for America. It was beautiful. He tweeted out later that day that he couldn't read it because he thought it was in another language. It was written in cursive. I don't care. I don't care if my UFC fighters can't read cursive. I want them to beat the shit out of each other. I don't care if my president can't read cursive either. Apparently more than 51% of people feel that way. They say when you move to Maui, don't try to change the island. Let the island change you. And I took that to heart, so I started drinking and driving. That's good. That's good. Bashar, is it true that your safety is expired on your car? Is that true?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's allegations. There's allegations about it. And you showed me your guns. There's no safeties on those. Just know here in America, we believe in safeties. Terrible. Okay, I had a different punchline for that, but it was darker, and I didn't want to go there. This is terrible, guys.
You've heard my.
I know. Come on up here. You can get on the list now if you want. Oh, please do. Please do. All right, I'll save the rest for later. Thanks, guys.
I'm saving those zingers for the paid show. That's how it works. Yeah. It's a thing. They get paid to do this, believe it or not. I don't, but go figure. I've seen them. I've actually paid to attend shows. Anyway, yeah. Whatever, yeah. That's not
What's her name?
I've been telling people about these this method. You dry out grapes, and then you can eat them. Raising awareness. Yeah. Every morning I get up and I announce that I'm going for a jog. It's a running joke. It's a running joke. As I know. All right, let's see. We got. Is Bashar next?
Yeah.
Who's keeping track of this? Where's the list? Ladies and gentlemen, next is Bashar.
Oh, thank you. That is very nice of you. I had, I'm the Iraqi of the group, I guess. I had all kind of like, I had all kind of like light jokes prior to this, just talking shit. When you guys showed up, I feel like I need to change my whole act right now. No. Anybody gets like these weird texts now that like they ask about your political opinion? Like, what do you think of the consulate? I recently got a text that says, what do you think of Iran's nuclear program, right? And I go, big fan. You know, just to see, like, what are they fishing for, right? Am I, you know? But they didn't, I think they just blocked me. They blocked me at this point. Yeah, so the UFC 250 just passed, and it's kind of funny. Our president almost gets shot 3 times and then just like invite everybody back to his house. It's like, yeah, bud. Okay. It was crazy because almost, if you watch the fights, all the fights ended up with a finish. And it was all kind of like immigrants. I bet Trump and Vince in the back just like, if you don't fucking finish each other, we'll invade your country, you fucking. I don't know. It was everybody that could invade a country was in that fight. It was Trump, Vince, fucking Peter Thiel. Okay. What are we talking about over here? Talking about Jews, Vince. Okay. Okay. Am I on camera? I'm live? Okay. I actually didn't mean that. I meant Zionist. Just for any of my you're Jewish, right? I'm sorry, bud.
What?
He is.
He's from Phoenix.
What does that mean? Okay, let me finish up, guys. Where are we going with this? Okay, this is something I recently found out, and I don't know if it's as interesting for me as it is for everyone else. Hey, Chuck, what the fuck, bro?
Drink this.
I'll do it after, okay? This is the only audience we've gotten all night, Chuck. Can we? Okay, for you guys in the back, did you know that we have penguins on Maui? Right? The Hyatt Regency has penguins, and I guess what it, huh? What? You love penguins? But
I love going to see the penguins.
oh, you've already gone? Okay. Well, let me get through with this, right? And let's see if you. So the crazy part is we can get penguins, but I can't have an avocado on the plane, right? It's like who's in charge of ordering fucking exotic shit to the island? And all I want to know is, can I order some penguins? You know, do you need like a license or something? Okay. Well, you guys have been awesome and tolerant. It's all jokes. You know, I love everybody. As long as you're not. No, I'm not going to say this. Zionist. Okay, we'll take that back. My name is Bashar. Keep it going for Morgan.
That's bizarre, everybody. I was realizing just a couple days ago that Bashar is the second Iraqi I've ever known. The first one I met working in a restaurant all the way back in 1991, and that's when they did the Persian Gulf thing. And it was the first time they attacked Iraq. We did it as a country. And it's interesting because right now it's such a strange time for our country. And it's like, I'm Armenian and I'm over here working for Iran right now. You know, they're going to win this thing. And we look really stupid doing it. It's crazy because I've met two Iraqis and I've never met an Iranian that I didn't like. But I can't say the same thing about a fucking pedophile, right? Anyway, I don't know where I'm going with this. Ladies and gentlemen, the next comedian. Sit down, I gotta sit down. I got upset myself. This is Vince. Really? Is Vince? Vince is coming back. All right. He's back. Ready now. It's Dave.
How does a man that has a list in his hand be still so confused about what's going on? One of those legs mysteries. Well, give it up for Morgan, everybody. He's doing an adequate job. At least he didn't say, speaking of pedophiles, let's bring up Vince Bodie. He could have done that. But he chose not to, so my hat off to you, I guess. Yeah, he was going to get into politics, but, you know, we don't want to talk about politics. We don't want to talk about, we had a president that was a war criminal, and we carpet bombed Iraq, right? And now our president is a war criminal, but he's also an actor. So now we're going to red carpet bomb Iraq, right? All right. I just wrote that. It's not fleshed out all the way, so don't. Let's talk about work. Morgan was talking about work as well. I, for one, unlike John, I don't mind working with Orientals. I don't know what that was all about. I don't mind. So I'm fine with working for all nationalities. So Bashar, if you want to give me a job, No, I like working with Orientals, but unfortunately at my last job, they fired all the Asians. Yeah, and then I felt disoriented. See, I kind of looked into the camera for that one. We're like this every week, guys. No, but I don't like working. Just kidding. I don't like working, guys. I hate work. You know? Although they say, you know, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. And that's especially true for me because I love unemployment. That's my true love. But I don't like working because I'm lazy, you know? I'm a very lazy individual. I'm Italian, not Jewish. Don't let the nose fool you. I'm Italian. We're naturally lazy people. And did you ever see those movies where people get kidnapped by serial killers because they're like, will you help me put this couch in my van? And then they're like, yeah, I'll help you. And then they close the van door. That would never happen to me. Because they'd be like, will you help me move this couch? I'd be like, no. I don't feel like it. I'm not street smart, I'm just lazy. I'm too lazy to get kidnapped by a serial killer. So I think that's why I never really wanted to know. Like when you guys were kids, I'm gonna take another stab at this one. Now that I got an open-ended time slot. So anybody here remember when they were kids what they wanted to be when they grew up? People in the yes.
I want to be a dentist.
Okay.
And then I know it said don't.
Yeah?
I want to be everybody's.
No, you don't like oral? You sound like my wife. All right.
It's true.
She prefers oral. She's like, no.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna prove you wrong when we get home tonight. Guys, Akamai back there. Good job. Back there. What the fuck was I talking about? Okay. Oh yeah, okay. Oral, no.
Class folder.
I when I was a kid, I saw the movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. You guys remember that movie? The original one with Gene Wilder, right? And when I saw that movie as a kid, I knew exactly what I wanted to be when I grew up. Yeah, no, I didn't want to own a candy factory, but I wanted to be like the grandpa because he had a bed in his living room and he got to lay in bed all day. I was like, that's the life for me. That's awesome. And I told my mom, I was like, how come that guy gets to lie in bed all day? He never has to get out of bed. My mom's like, that's because he's bedridden. And then when I went to school, they're like, what do you want to be when you grow up? I was like, bedridden. That just seems like it was up my alley. All right, but I mentioned about being Italian earlier, and that's true. My name's Vinny, so I guess you can guess that I'm Italian, you know. And because I'm Italian, Italians we're really well known for when Italians talk, they like to drop the vowel off the end of their words, you know? Like mozzarella is mozzarella. Italia is Ital. Or like sopressata is sopressata. Capricola is capricol, right? We just drop all the vowels off the end of the word. And then a lot of people wonder, well, what do Italians do with all those vowels? And it turns out that we save them up, right? We save them up. And then when you bump into us in the club, we go, oh, hey, oh, hey, hey. That's an old joke, but it's a good one. It's a good one. Another thing about Italians, we love to talk with our hands. Hey, we got any Italians in this group over here? Yeah? What's your name?
My last name is Geminone.
Oh, Geminone. Hey, my brother. So, something that you might have known, we got a little demonstration of it over here, right? Italians really like to talk with our hands a lot, right? It gets to the point where, like, if I'm at a party and I see somebody talking with their hands, I can tell that guy's Italian, right? I'll give you an example. One time I was at this party, and I'm looking across the room. I see this guy talking with his hands, right? So I'm like, oh, I bet that guy's Italian. So I go up to him, and I'm like, hey, are you Italian? He goes, I'm deaf. Because he's talking with his hands. I was like, well, what's your name? He goes, Vinny. I was like, hey, this guy's Italian. I knew it. Oh. All right, I'm going to leave it there. All right, thanks, guys. My name's Vinny.
Vinny, the Italian family. Vinny's, not people don't know this, but Vinny's grandfather was, he was killed in Venice, of all places. My condolences. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a real comedian coming here. I'm not a comedian, I just host this goal. And his name is, one more time, Chuck Thompson.
Yeah, you better walk out of here. You know, 2 languages, but not the language of love. Oh, wait, oh. Hey. Oh my God, by the way, you guys have the most adorable glasses. I'm gonna get taken, you guys. This is great. We're in a band. Did you go to the hospital or are you doing lazy pool today?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, of course. Are you wasted? I'm staring right at you.
A little bit.
Why don't I talk like the amazing woman right behind you? That's also my line of sight.
That's wrong.
What I do? I know. She's good. Watch out. She's an Israeli spy. So you got wristband. Are you in the ICU or Lazy River? What's the deal?
I was Lazy River.
Lazy River? That's fucking great. Where you guys staying?
We're in Kaanapali.
You're fucking drove all the way from Kaanapali to here?
So
The coat better be fucking good. What are we doing here? Are we doing pixie strips? Are we doing keys? What are we doing? What's the deal? This kid's gonna get laid or be laid. He's got 7 fucking, you're in 7 different lazy pools. Oh my God, your hat is on backwards. That's good. I like it. Guys, we're here to get drunk and to make terrible jokes.
Exactly.
Are you guys ready to get drunk and tell terrible jokes? Getting drunk to tell terrible jokes, baby. It's Chuck. I've been living in Hawaii for 13 years. I love living in Hawaii. You guys like visiting Hawaii? The coke is so expensive, but the tips are so good.
Take off your shirt.
I'm not taking my shirt off. Yeah. Not taking my shirt off. Good. I played with a lot of mercury growing up, so my shirt is a thermometer. How hot are we gonna get, baby? I'm 2 buttons left. Every year growing up, my parents used to trace my height against the wall on my birthday, right? You guys can relate to that? In 6th grade, they stopped tracing my height and just started tracing my hips.
Hate when they do that.
As they do. They say shake what your mama gave you. Too bad you can't shake diabetes. Oh, I know.
Shake it off.
It's good. It's the shakes. It's what you're supposed to do to babies. I actually hate children. You guys hate children?
Yeah.
You love children. You know you're in a gay bar right now, right? This bar name is Vibe. If you give this bar a really good Google review, you become a Vibe writer. So let's give it up for the bartender back there. Don't take your shirt off, Aaron. You're so much more masculine than me. Don't do it. I ran over a cat the other day, super hard. I know I look like a lesbian, but I also drive a Subaru. I'm sorry, but like Oahu got the light rail and Maui got the speed bump. There's a lot of speed bumps on the island, and some of them are cats. That's what I'm trying to say. And I was on Wellicahau. How hard did I hit it? Pretty hard. It was more like, how do I get this cat out of my wheel well? So I all call the police. They're really good at picking at innocent animals, right? So I called Maui PD up, and I was like, yo, I ran over a cat, thought it was a speed bump, now I can't drive. And they're like, cool, we're gonna send 8 cars your way. So 2 hours later, 10 cop cars show up. And they take a look at my car. I wasted. And they take a look at my car. And they take a look at the cat, and they take a look at me, and they pull up a nightstick, and then they like take the cat out of my wheel well, right? And there's no collar on the cat, so they're like, you didn't have to report this because it's feral. And then they all got in their car and beat their wives or whatever cops do. I'm just kidding, but listen, if we ever run out of food in America, we could hire cops to become farmers because they're really good at planting things. Yeah! I love cops so much that every time I see a police officer, I show them that I don't have cocaine in my notes. And I recommend you do the same. So, cut to about a week ago, it rained in Kihei. Are you guys familiar with this? It rained in Kihei like a week ago.
Can you do quiet voice for us, Reset?
It rained in Kihei.
In the summertime.
In the summertime. Usually, as air rises, it cools. As it cools, it collects. As it collects and forms clouds, the clouds roll down the sacred slopes of Haleakala, and they say Kihei, and they go, gross. And the clouds don't rain in Kihei. The clouds are on cocaine. They're like, Kihei? They don't rain in Kihei. When it rains in Kihei, that's how supervillains are formed. It's gross. It's disgusting. It's a toxic Avenger. So a little bit of thing about my Subaru is it's got 2 windshield wipers, right? But the windshield wipers are a lot like my kidneys. I have 2 of them, but only one of them works. My windshield wipers are a lot like my favorite 90s boy band, Not In Sync. My windshield wipers don't work, so I'm driving to work. I work very part-time in Wailea. We're like, why bother? And I'm on the highway, and it starts raining, and I drive a 5-speed. And my windshield wipers are fighting each other. But one is bigger, and one is smaller, and it's not very fair because one gets subsidized by the government, and the other one doesn't. And so I can't see outside my windshield. And I'm like, Chuck T, you grew up in the 90s, you've watched Ace Ventura, you got this shit. So I stick my head out the window, except I'm 5'2" and drive a 5-speed. So I do not have this shit. So anyway, I hit a homeless guy. And actually, no. He's that Jesus guy that carries a PVC pipe. And it's like, you're Jesus and you carry a PVC pipe. Was he a carpenter or a plumber? I don't think so. And it spun him out into the road. And then I ran him over. And I called the police on myself for the 2nd time in a week. Whitest thing a person in Charles Thompson could ever do. And so the police show up, and they dig him out, and they see that he's homeless. And they're like, Chuck, he's feral! And my entire life, I thought I had angels looking over my shoulder. But, as it turns out, it's just white privilege. All right, everybody, I'm Chuck Slauson. You're an audience. From you, aloha.
Chuck is song. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a musical performance we're going to get set up here. And we have another comedian or two. Eddie, Eddie's ready for his second set. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the mic, Eddie B. And we're going to fuck around with our
Yeah, she gotta get her guitar and all that good shit. Anywho, man, so where are you guys from? Oh, fucking rent. Bro, that's fucking top shelf. No wonder you're in Wyland? No, you're on West Side.
Yeah.
Right on. So, I'm gonna fill you in on a little bit about Maui. We got sharks, we got white tip, we got black tip, we got this Canadian shark. That's the no tip shark.
Did you tell them about me? Did you warn them about me?
Then we got the college kid shark, and that's just the tip shark. Sorry, I got. That's my backup alarm, because when I'm backing up, you know how you hear like the angels, oh shit, is it my time? No, that's just the backup on this Tesla that's almost hitting my leg. But my backup alarm on my car that I want to get, I gotta make it. It's like, donkeys, get out of the fucking way. We're trying to get out of here. Right? Shit's crazy. So, there's a lot of activity on this stage right now. Well, smart looking couples in the back, where are you guys from? Chi-Town! What? That's a 2-airport deal. Did you fly direct? They have 1 flight a week, I heard.
We came from Oahu.
Oh, Oahu. Did you like it over there? Yeah? How many days did you stay?
What? It was too much.
Right on. Right on. Did you go to Disney Hotel, or were you just Waikiki action?
All over.
All over. Nice. What do you like better? Oahu or Maui? Nice. Give it up for Maui. Yeah. Now we're talking. So they say, do what you love and you'll never work another day in your life. That's true if you smoke meth. The only octopus that lives out of water belongs to the octomom. Some people are like celiac disease. They never should have bread. Okay, I'll bring you back up. This is if you guys want to get a girl's attention on this island. Okay, so if you want to get a girl's attention, you go to Lisa Beach, right? Okay, but you gotta wait until a little bit later. People get a little bit looser, and you gotta go in and you gotta do the Shanae Goose. They will freaking love it.
Can we see the Shanae Goose?
If you can do that, well, see, I try to maintain my 3-beer buzz, but that's hard when you've done a 12-pack. So you can also get a girl's attention employing the wild turkey. Would you like to see the wild turkey?
I
would. After last call, it sounds more like very effective. It'll end in illegitimate children, or a keyed car, or a jail sentence, or community service, or all of the above. That's the wild turkey. You never know what's going to happen. Or you can do the pimpin' pigeon. And that's the fucking one. I mean, if you want to get a girl's attention, you say the girl standing here, you just go. This is a true story. I did that, and I asked the girl, pigeons do that all the time. Does that turn you on? And she said, yeah, actually it does. Can you believe that? Dude, I was like, what? I was like, what? And then I thought about it. I thought about it for a minute, and I realized that it works for the fucking pigeons. They're all over the fucking place. They're in New York City. They're out here. They're everywhere. So it works for the pigeons. Did you know that you can buy, if you want to get, a date on this island, you don't go. You don't import. So look, this is the thing. You don't go on any of the apps. You go on Facebook Marketplace. and you look for used exercise equipment. And you go and you look and you go, oh, Sight meets Sally. She was having a good time with Sven, but it looks like they broke it off. And her thigh gap turned into muffin top. She's in a low place. She's vulnerable. You call her up, say, I want to check out the freaking elliptical. She's freaking a divorcee, owns a house in Maui ghettos. You're a fucking made man already. You go there, right? And you're on your first date and she doesn't even know it. Dude, I'm telling you. Then you fucking tell her, you said, you objectify the exercise equipment. You go, wow, man, so like perfect and like understated and just really a lot of potential. I mean, I really think you could make me a better person. I mean, I would love to sweat together. Could you show me how to get the most out of your equipment? And if she says yes, you're in, baby! That's it! Second date on the run. I'm Henry B. You guys are awesome. Yeah!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, for some musical entertainment, we have Devlin, Ray,
Nice join, guys.
Yeah, thank you guys.
That's good. That's good design.
all right. Ladies and gentlemen, for this interview, Devlin Ray.
All I ever see is milk and honey, and I get so nervous when I rise in my stomach. I can see are you as weird as me? I fucking doubt it. Puzzle pieces. I'm gonna end that song there because I don't want to sing anymore. Thank
We got one joke for you guys.
Nice.
One joke. One joke. Good?
Do a joke, the light's still on.
Good.
Yeah. You take
It's a
it.
classic joke, the little Johnny joke. We're gonna be heard or not. So little Johnny's in school. He's talking to his teacher says, okay, class, today we're gonna learn about multisyllabic words. You know what a multisyllabic word is? Anybody? It's a word with more than 2 syllables. Does anybody know a multisyllabic word? Johnny says, she's like, I'm not gonna pick Johnny. She says, Mary, can you name a multisyllabic word? And Mary says, mother. And she goes, good, Mary. Can you use mother in a sentence? Mary says, I love my mother. Good, Mary. Can anybody else name a multisyllabic word? And Johnny's just Johnny, I'm not going to pick Johnny. She says, Bobby, can you name a multisyllabic word? And Bobby says, father. And she says, good, Bobby. Can you use father in a sentence? And he says, I love my father. She goes, good, Bobby. Can anybody else name a multisyllabic word? And Johnny's just in the back of the room raising his hand. Johnny, okay, what's your multisyllabic word? And Johnny says, urinate. She goes, Johnny, can you use urinate in a sentence? He says, yeah, urinate. If you had any tits, you'd be a 10.
This has been another episode of Open Mic Tuesday. Don't forget to tip your bartender, safe, and we'll see you next week.
You ready, Rick? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Ladies, you record them.